So it's just after 10 o'clock at night and I've literally just sat down. I got changed into this long sleeve t-shirt and my grey loungewear jogging bottoms, whatever you want to call them, that I got from Tesco about a month ago, 3-4 weeks ago. They are so comfortable. I'm tempted to get a second pair. When I was at Tesco earlier, and they had 2 pairs of pyjama bottoms that I really liked. One was £6 and one was £7. And the only reason I didn't pick them up was because I couldn't be bothered with the security tag thing. Do you know, like, you've got to wait for them to do the security tag. It was just that. It was literally that. But they were so cute. There was like the one pair was mint green and one was blue and something. But I wish I'd picked them both up because I don't have many pyjama bottoms. I wear a lot of loungewear bottoms. Like, I've got the ones with the French bulldogs on, and then I've got a pair with lips on. This pair that I've got on, there's one pair that, like, I'm going to throw out after I've worn them again because they're like a velour, and they did have like a foil heart, not heart, star design on it, and that's come off even though I don't put them in the dryer. And they're a little bit tighter than everything else, and they just look a bit worn, like, so I'm going to get rid of them. I've got a pair of white and grey striped pyjama leggings that I've got, I think it's got Bambi or Thumper on. I've got my onesie. I know I bought those blue Primark pyjamas, but they're going to a charity shop because the pyjama bottoms are about 4 inches too long and they're too wide on the waist and the top's shorter than what I like, so I've only worn them once. So I do have a bag of, there's my pyjama bottoms. I do have a bag of charity stuff. I did have Disney princess pyjamas, but they're in my hospital bag, and I've probably got a lot of pyjamas in that hospital bag. Let's be real, I've probably got 3 or 4 pairs. I need to go through it anyway and wash them, because they do smell. If you leave them in a certain amount of time and you don't wear them, they'll smell. So I'm going to go through and see what's in it anyway. Should I do a video of what's in my hospital bag? Because that's then a video. I need to try and film 2 videos tomorrow. I need to do my nails tonight. I need to try and get a decent night's sleep. I've got to get up in the morning, unfortunately. I do want to cut my nails tonight. This is like the limit that I'll have them at. But because I don't want to have to do them next week, I'm going to do them now, tonight. I've got some some potato wedges in the oven. Because Monday to Friday I'm not eating meat. Saturday and Sunday I will. Like Saturday I've got chicken. I showed you those tempura chicken. I'm gonna have it with rice, and then Sunday I'm doing a sausage casserole, and then Monday I'm back to not eating meat. But I've not been buying lunches or anything. Like, I've still got the chilli soup, but I think it's got the 11th on, so I'm gonna have that Monday. I bought 1 lot of noodles, which you would have seen when I was talking quietly like I am now, but my dad's still awake. I've still got some falafels and hummus. I've got couscous, so I'm going to have to make lunches. I don't know if I'm really struggling with eating anymore, but I'm not really eating much, but I need to start eating 3 meals a day, even if it's small meals. If it's super small meals, you should be having 5 meals a day. But I've not lost weight, even though I should have lost a couple of kilograms with the lack of food, but because I'm not being active and I'm not, my metabolism is probably just stopped, like nothing's happening. Because today all I've had is a yogurt. I had a protein square, because I've got a box to put in my bedroom for if I wake up in the night and I'm hungry and I don't sit there for 3 hours. And that's all I've had. I've had an energy drink. I had the one that looks like Red Bull. I've had that. I've had a small glass of green juice. I've had a coffee. That's all I've had to drink as well, so I'm not drinking enough either. I better make a coffee because it's 10 o'clock. I'm not allowed a coffee after 10 o'clock, so I'm going to have to do it in a minute, quickly. But yeah, I was just like, what should I have to eat? I don't know what to have to eat. Every time I've made a meal this week, it's not gotten eaten. So the last few days I've not really made a meal. I've just, like, I don't even know what I've had. I know I had noodles one night. But yeah, I need to try and eat. And it's not all just because my doctor upset me last week. It was initially that. But I think there's something wrong with me. Like, a couple mouthfuls of food and I feel like I've had a 10-course meal. And I don't know why. So, I don't know what's going on. So I need to get some liquids in me. We'll start with the coffee and my potato wedges. But I didn't know what to do. I thought, should I make a chickpea something? And I'm like, I don't know. I think I only bought one can of chickpeas, or 2 cans of chopped tomatoes. Because I didn't barely use anything last week. So I've got lots of chopped tomatoes. I've got chickpeas, kidney beans, butter beans. I've got onions, stock cubes, squirty garlic in a tube. I've got everything to make chickpea things with. I've also got 2 baked potatoes left. So that's baked potatoes and beans one day next week. And I've got like corn mince, so I can make a chilli with corn. So I do have the things. It's just because I'm down, it's harder. Like when you're down, you just want to go in the fridge and get some out that you can eat straight away, or put in the oven that'll take 20 minutes to warm up. But it's harder when you're not eating meat. But that was a decision I made because sometimes I eat like a chicken, or like I have a burger. Like one weekend I had a burger 2 days in a row and I felt really ill on the 3rd day. And I know it's the meat because I don't generally eat red meat. And also I do have a condition that basically it doesn't react too well to me having meat. So having a burger 2 days in a row, my body was like, no. And I felt ill on the 3rd day, and that's when I decided Monday to Friday, no meat at all, no chicken, no beef, no pork. I really have pork, but you know what I mean. And then Saturday and Sunday, I can have meat if I want. And like when I was in Aldi and I was like looking at chicken, and because we normally have chicken and something, I got a full chicken last week and I wasted it. A, because it wasn't the nicest chicken, but B, I just didn't really want to eat anything. I wasn't hungry. And the rest of the chicken's in the fridge, but it's probably past its best and it probably needs to go in the bin. And then they had a spatchcock chicken and I was like, I don't know if I want an actual chicken. And then I just saw the chicken sausages and they've got other stuff in them, so it'd be interesting. So I picked them up. I thought, I'll make a chicken, not a chicken. Hello, Cleo. I'll make a sausage casserole. Her granddad's going to bed, so that means she wants to go out for a wee, because that's a little routine now. Isn't it, sweetheart? Hey, you gonna come and sit with me? Hey, come on, good girl. Normally she goes straight to the door, because like he goes to bed, she wants to go out. Even if she's only been out 2 minutes earlier, that's a little bit annoying when that happens. But yeah, I was looking at the meat and I was like, so yeah, making chicken casserole. Not chicken casserole, sausage casserole. The chicken sausages. And I'm going to have it with vegetables. I'm going to have cabbage because I got my favourite cabbage. And some potatoes. I know it's going to be a bit odd having cabbage with a sausage casserole, but that's what I'm doing. And some potatoes. And I'll be happy then. So yeah, I am struggling, and I'm not even having breakfast because I've got fruit tea cakes, TEA cakes, and I'm meant to be having one of them a day with yogurts, but there's only 4, but I've got 7 yogurts. But I'm going to be near Tesco one day next week. And you know how I said that I needed to go somewhere to like, did I say it on here that I need to go somewhere to see where it is so I don't get stressed out when I go? And I said if I don't do it today, I'm going to do it Monday. I'm not, I'm just going to go to it on the day that I go to it. And I'm just going to set off. See, the problem is, I used to go somewhere nearish there, and I can't remember how long before I had to set off. If I remembered that, it would kind of help. but because I can't park near where I'm going and I've been told where to park, I don't know how long the walk is, because they said it's a 5-minute walk, but one person's 5-minute walk could be someone's 20-minute walk. Oh, I'm not that slow, but you know what I mean. So I need to try and remember how long it took me before to get there. But I think I'm going to set off 45 minutes before, and then if I get there early, I get there early. It's better than being late. The timer has just gone off at the oven, but I don't think they smell ready. Do you know when you know they're ready and you can, there's a smell and you're like, yeah, it's ready. It doesn't smell ready. So I'm not going to do a dry run. I think that's what I call them. It's because I don't like going places that I don't know. I don't mind driving places. I'm happy to go places, but if I don't know where it is, and say I set off late and I've just got enough time to get there if I knew where it was, and I'm running late, and it makes me panic more, it makes me more frustrated, it makes me more like, oh my god, where is it? But I'm going to Google map it. I Google mapped it anyway, but not when I was told where to park after I Google mapped it. So if I find out where I've been told to park and just look at the route to where I'm going, I'll be fine. But my doctor asked me last week, she's like, how do you feel about going places in your car? And I'm like, I don't mind, I love driving. Like, driving's my favourite thing. It's the one thing I know I'm really good at. I've never been in an accident, I've never caused an accident, I've never crashed my car. I don't mind driving 300 miles to Devon. I call it car shopping because I like to look at the cars and then I come back wanting to buy a car every time. Last time I saw one I wanted and I came back and I wouldn't let me look at it because I was like, if I look at it, I'm going to want to buy it, and I'm not in that position to do that. So I won't look up cars at the moment. If I see one I like, I won't look it up, or if I look it up, I won't look to see if I can find one locally to buy, because then I want to go and test drive it, and every time I test drive a car I buy it. Fact. So I've not test drove a car since I got my last car because I know what'll happen. I'll fall in love with it and I'm like, I need it in my life, and I just don't want the hassle of doing that because I'd have to get it on finance, and I don't want to do that. So yeah, I am fine driving to places when I know where they are. When I don't, I get a little bit nervous about it because I hate my sat nav. I hate Paddy. Like, it's a miracle Paddy's not been thrown out the window on numerous occasions, and I've had Paddy a long time. Hate Paddy. Paddy's a moron. So I do need to do a, well, I'm not doing a dry run, I'm going in dry? No, wrong word. I'm going in blind. I'm just going there. I will plug sad Paddy in, but I hate Paddy. It's funny because, like, when I said I used to go somewhere similar for meetings and stuff, the first time I had to go, my dad had borrowed Paddy and I was running late, and it would have took my dad 10 minutes to get to me, and I couldn't wait those 10 minutes. So I had to Google map it, look at the directions and try and remember. I was okay to, like, a certain point, and then I was like, oh my god, and then it wasn't easy to negotiate the route there anyway, even when I knew it, but he literally took it on the wrong possible date and didn't put it back. So I'm going to see if Paddy's in my car tomorrow, because if he's not, I need Paddy. But that's not until next week anyway, but I need to make sure he's in my car. And I'll set off 45 minutes before. I think I'll get there in half an hour, I hope. But then it gives me that 15 minutes, doesn't it? Because you don't know about traffic, I don't know anything. But I'm going to go and make a coffee, and I've got my little princess next to me, and I'm going to get my potato wedges with some mayonnaise and maybe a bit of ketchup, and I'm going to try and eat them, and then I'm going to try and drink some water, then I'm going to cut my nails, and then I'm going to paint them, and then I've got a decision to make before tomorrow, and I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I've just got, do you know when, like I've had ages to make this decision and I've got to make it in the morning. Well, I've got to give an answer in the morning and the answer can't wait. I'll tell you what it is tomorrow afternoon. So I will be filming over the weekend. I know I've not been over the last few weekends because my vlogs are so long, but I'm going to split them into 3, so it's fine. And I also need to edit part 1 again fully, so I can upload that overnight and get rid of the clips from my phone. But yeah, I've got a decision to make, and I don't know what I want. I don't know what I want to do, don't know. So it's been well over 2 hours since I last filmed. I've eaten. I still feel hungry, but I don't know what's wrong with me, because every time I go in the kitchen there's nothing that I really want. So what am I meant to do? Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm sick of having makeup under my eyes. I have done my nails. Oh, it's not that simple. Oh, kind of similar, isn't it? It's not though. It's meant to be a grey, but it's looking blue. Yeah, it's a bluey grey. I've trimmed them and I've just painted them not too long ago. I've watched Neighbours, Doctors Behind Closed Doors from Wednesday. They've changed it into an half-an-hour long programme. Is that so it lasts longer? And I don't know, but there is a doctor on there that I wish was my doctor. Like, I would change my doctor just to have this doctor. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with my doctor, but she's had a go at me one too many times now, and it's affected me. It's still affecting me now. So, but obviously he is a doctor in Yorkshire and I don't live in Yorkshire. But if he was at our surgery, I would definitely see him more than I see my doctor, because he's funny and he looks like he's easy to talk to. So I watched that, and then I was just going to watch EastEnders from yesterday, I think. I don't think I watched it yesterday. And I just sat here, and I went on my phone and I was like, oh God, I've got to edit part 1 still. So I think I'm going to go upstairs. And I've not had much to drink today, so I've put some, I got a new lime and mint cordial, because the last one lasted a week. And this was nearly full when I put it in, and then I put some cordial in. So I need to drink that because I've had next to nothing to drink. So I'm going to take that up with me and drink that and edit the video and save it. And then take my makeup off whilst I'm taking my makeup off and doing all my skincare. That's when I will save it, because it's going to take ages to save. So I'll just keep myself busy for a bit. Then when I'm ready to go to sleep, I'll just set it to upload. I do have to get up in the morning, and I can't get out of getting up in the morning. I've still not made a decision that I've got to give someone tomorrow. My alarm's going off. I've got a notification on my camera like going up for 1 in the morning. You can see that I don't straighten under my hair, can't you? So yeah, I've got like to make a decision, and I just don't know what I want to do. Sounds like it's windy. It might be the wind that's just set that alarm off. So yeah, filming lots, Anna. God, how many vlogs am I going to end up with on Thursday? I want to film a video for Sunday tomorrow, and I want to film Tuesday's video. I want to do like face mask collection, so if it's not gone up Sunday, Tuesday before this, it'll either go up the Sunday or Tuesday after. I want to do my wax melt collection. It's not that big, but I want to do it because then it's a video, content video, and then there's a video that I want to do. But I don't want to say what it is, because if it's not up before this, it kind of ruins the surprise. But I do know either my wax melt video or the face mask video will definitely be up before this, but it could be the next 2 videos. So I would like to film the 3 ideas that I've got, and then I've got one for the following Sunday or Tuesday. Then I need to think about what I want to do next. I don't necessarily have to have a video up every Sunday or Tuesday, like I've always said. If I get one up, I do. If I don't, I don't. I'm not going to crucify myself over it. I'm not going to be angry. I'm not going to be upset. If I miss Tuesday and Sunday videos for weeks, it doesn't matter. This is like the priority. I do get more views and more subscribers when I do manage to get Tuesday and Sunday videos up, because not everyone watches my vlogs. Sometimes people just watch my videos, just like my Tuesday and Sunday videos. I am thinking about doing my weekly food shopping as a standalone video, but then again, sometimes it breaks up this video. So whilst I'm not really doing anything with my life and I'm struggling and all that, I do feel like I should add my food shops and what I've been buying to this. Unless it's an unboxing, then, you know, don't talk about it in here, because like, I just need things other than talking about how I'm feeling or not feeling, because I don't really tell you about how I'm feeling. So whilst my life's how it is, I'll just keep the food vlogs in, I think, the food content in, I think. But if I start doing things with my life, or I leave the house and I do more outside the house and I show you what I'm doing, then I'll potentially film my food videos as a standalone video. Anyway, my bladder's getting fuller and fuller and it's getting painful, so I'm going to go and empty it upstairs, and I'm going to make sure, I've got to get the dog to go out first as well. God, actually I'm going to have to use the downstairs toilet because I can't wait. I'm actually burning this. I've only just had it on a little while and I don't like it. It smells like fresh linen by Sephora, and I think that's what it is, but they've named it something else. And I don't like linen fresh, or fresh linen, whatever you want to call it. Hi everyone. I know I'm looking shocking. That's what less than 4 hours sleep will do to you. The wind last night, oh my god. Kept grabbing hold of the house and it was going, ooh. So I couldn't get to sleep. And because I knew I had an alarm today, it smells like something's gone off in here. Because I knew I had an alarm today. I kept waking up every 10 minutes. So I'm tired. I had to leave in 25 minutes because I'm going somewhere. I've still not made my decision. I've got a decision to make very quickly. Not made it. Yeah, I'm just tired. Like, yeah, I struggle to sleep anyway, but I would have gone to sleep about 3, and I would have had 7 hours sleep if I'd gone to sleep. And then I set my alarm as late as I could, 11:15, but I kept waking up, but I kept falling back to sleep because I thought I'll just keep having little bits of sleep because it's better than nothing. I don't know if I'm getting a sore throat or what. Don't feel right. I've got a temperature and a headache. I know when I have lack of sleep I sometimes get those, but I think there's something else going on with me. I need to eat. Even if it's just a fruit tea cake, I have to eat because I'm going to be at the house till about 3 or 4 o'clock. 3 or 4 o'clock. Got an energy drink here. It's a citrus one. Just don't feel great. I know I never feel great because I'm always ill, but I feel worse today. Just don't feel good at all. I'm still going over all this doctor stuff in my head. I don't know why. I know a lot of it's because when you're depressed, your head just goes round and round and round and you overthink things. because I'm just constantly thinking, well, not constantly, but I'm thinking about it a lot. I'm not happy about the way she talked to me. And I'm just going to say to her, like, if you don't want me to be your patient, just tell me. I've given her this option before when she's gone off on one. And she's like, oh no, I don't want that. I want you to tell me be your doctor. But she can't keep having a go at me. I haven't got time to faff around. I don't want to be late, but I can't be bothered going, but I have to. Gotta do something to this. I don't know what I'm wearing. I know I'm wearing my jeans and boots, but top half, who knows? Just so tired. Really want to go back to bed for a couple of hours, and I can't. Oh, I hate looking at the clock when I'm rushing. Hope this wakes me up because I don't think I've got time for a coffee. If I've got time when I come down, I'll have one. But I know me, I'll be rushing out of the house later than I need to, or want to, and I won't be able to make a coffee. Could have made a coffee while I was doing all this talking, really. I'm just put a bottle of water in the freezer. I'm going to put some cordial in it before I leave. So it's going to get about half an hour blast in the freezer. I even think my doctor was in my dream. Not like a main player in the dream, but I'm sure she was in one of my dreams last night. Dreamt about her before a couple of times. And the first time I dreamt about her, I went in and I had a dream about you the other night. She's like, oh, that doesn't sound good. It was a weird dream. I'd gone to the doctor's and it looked the same outside, but when I went in, it had totally changed. And her office was on the 3rd floor. There's not a 3rd floor at the doctor's. And her office was the whole of the 3rd floor. And it was really posh and like done out. And she asked me something and I started crying. And I was sat there crying and she went out shopping whilst I was crying. And she came back, and by the time she came back I'd finished crying, and she come back with loads of bags. Like, I don't know how long I was crying for, but she managed to get a fair bit of shopping done. I don't know what I'm trying to say about my doctor here, but that's what happened. And then I was leaving, and then I had to walk down about 10 flights of stairs, and they had an underground car park. And my car was parked next to a cash machine, because that's what you find in car parks. And so 2 men were like robbing the cash machine, and they'd put a washing machine in my car that they'd stolen. I don't know how the hell they got it in my car, because I don't think you'd be able to get a washing machine in my car, because I don't think it's 2 doors, you wouldn't get it in. Even if it was 4 doors, you wouldn't get it in. But that's what happened in my dream involving my doctor. Because I went and I said to her, like, do you think it's me, my subconscious, trying to tell me I need to tell you something? Because I know what upset me in that dream. And she went, maybe. She said, maybe your subconscious mind is trying to tell you something. But I never told her what it was. But I think it was trying to tell me that I should tell her. I've not told her. I've tried to tell her a couple of times, but I just struggle. Maybe I'd feel better if I told her. It's one of those, like, I don't know how to start it. It's my camera outside. Records every time there's movement. Also in the dream, I said she went shopping. She mainly went clothes shopping. If you saw my doctor, you'd probably understand why I probably dreamt that. She also bought a CCTV system for me. So she bought all these like lovely things, and then she pulls out this really strange looking CCTV system. And maybe it was my subconscious mind telling me I need more security. But I do have more security now. The camera's amazing, but oh god, last night when it was windy, it just kept setting it off. Oh god, I'm running out of time. I'll do this. Got an alarm notification. There's no one there. And someone did drive past the side. The only problem with lemon and lime, it goes right through you. Because I was going to put my lime and mint cordial, or squash cordial, in my water. But I was like, I'm going to need the toilet all the time. So I'm going to put my pear and apple in. Hopefully that won't keep going through me. Good job I'm putting 3 vlogs up this week, isn't it? I won't talk while I'm doing my makeup because I have nowhere to put you for a start off. I'm knackered, I feel sick, my head's hurting, I feel achy. And I'd rather go back to bed. Hope that energy drink kicks in, it's a natural energy drink. That's knackering me out. I used to be able to walk up those stairs. Nothing. Now, whew, bye. It is so cold, and I'm really cold as well, for a reason other than it's cold outside. And there's someone walking towards me, so I can't keep talking. I don't know where to film this. I was going to go downstairs, and because I've not made my bed and there's a towel there and stuff there that I had on this morning, I didn't have this, and I've just had to come home and take off all my clothes because they were wet. That's why it wasn't nice walking outside, because my hair was wet down the back. Can you see why? Can you see I've had my hair done? It's a totally different colour. I mean, it's still blonde, but it's a totally different colour. I still was deciding, that's this decision I had to make, what colour I wanted, like what shade of blonde. And I've got 2 shades of blonde in. You can't really tell. I've had some foils and then the rest weren't in foils. But when, I think it's her apprentice, was rinsing my hair, she lifted my head up and literally just poured the water down my back, even like soaked through to my underwear. Like, I thought I'd wet myself. But there was a bit of palaver at the hairdressers. Like, I was there for nearly 4 hours for start off because she was running behind on everyone. She had 3 of us on the go at once. But I was sat there, and it had not been long since she'd put, because first I had my, what they call a scalp bleach, so I had my roots done. She started it, and then she let her trainee, or whatever she is, do the rest. And then rinsed it, dried it, and then she did the foils and the other thing. And about 10 minutes into it, she was cutting someone's hair, or yeah, she was cutting the hair. And I felt super nauseous, and I was like, oh, maybe it's because I'm hungry, because I'm always hungry, because I'm struggling to eat. And I just thought it was that. Oh god, my arm's killing me. So I literally thought it was just that, and then I started to feel like I was going to faint. When I'm going to faint, I get like I start to feel sick, and then I get a sensation in my head where I know it's not me going to be sick, I'm going to faint. So I was like, oh god, what do I do? And then it's getting stronger, and I thought I need to lie down on the floor, and I thought I can't lie down on the floor. She's got 2 other customers in the chair. There's a customer in the beauty room. The staff there, it's you know. So, oh no, the beauty room wasn't. She'd just left. She left about 10 minutes earlier, 10, 15 minutes earlier. So I turned and asked my hairdresser, and I said, would it be okay if I go and lie down or sit down in the beauty room? I feel like I'm going to faint. And she's like, yeah. I said, if you hear a bang or something, I've fainted. And she's like, I'll go and lie on the bed. And I went in and I realised I couldn't lie down because I had hair dye in and I had foils in, and it would have gone onto the... I know they have towels on and stuff, but I didn't want to get it on the towel because I thought that's not fair. So I kind of lounged on it with my legs up, and I felt a little bit better. I never fully recovered from it. I still felt like I was going to faint, but not the sensation you get just before, because it gets stronger and stronger and then you faint. And I was in there a good 20 minutes, and then she sent the apprentice to get me, and I was like, she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, not really. She's like, we need to rinse your hair. So I nipped to the toilet quickly, and then she rinsed my hair, and while she was rinsing it and getting me covered in water, like it was like a swimming pool, my hairdresser said, what do you want me to do? Are you just going to go with wet hair, or do you want me to dry it? And I'm like, I'm feeling a bit better, just we'll see how we get on, we'll cut it, and if I feel okay, you know, dry it and everything. And that's what she did. I was going to go to shop. I couldn't even get my threading done because when we went to do the threading, the beauty girl, like she's only about 19, like the thread had run out and she hadn't bothered to tell the owner. She's like, oh, I'm really sorry. And I'm like, I did want it doing because I've got like a full-on moustache. Well, I haven't, but I know it needs doing quite badly. And she's booked me in for next week. She's like, are you around on such and such a time, on such and such a day? And I was. So I've got 3 things going on next week for a change. And we just had a chat, and then I left. She was knackered. She's been on her feet all day. She's going on for a bath. And I came home. I was going to go to shop. Firstly, I have some blue shampoo on my face, because the first hair wash, she told us to put blue shampoo on. She got it on my face, and I'm led there, and I'm thinking she's just got water on my face, because I know how potent blue shampoo is, or purple shampoo. And then my hairdresser came up and started rubbing my face, and it was blue shampoo. God, my arm's killing. Seeing all the angles today, aren't you? So I've come home. All I've had today is a toasted fruit cake and a protein square. I had 3/4 of that because I was eating it like walking up to my hairdresser's. There's me thinking, oh, I'm late, and I walk in and she's got all the seats full. And the junior, or whatever she is, it's her apprentice, I think that's what she is. She doesn't normally work Saturdays, so she had her daughter there and she was sat out back, because I went to the toilet a couple of times. I'm thinking, who's this young girl like sat here? And then when she left, because she finished her when she was finishing my hair off, she said, you can go. I was like, oh, is she full time now? She's like, oh no, I had to call her in last minute. So yeah, I don't feel as ill as I did. I've never been so close to fainting without actually fainting. I don't know how I didn't faint, but I didn't. So I've come home and I don't feel hungry anymore, so I don't know what is actually wrong with me. But obviously I need to see my doctor. I know when my next appointment is. She told me to book this one, but when I was like, oh, my medication's due, she said, I'll just ring up and get it, you'll be able to get it. And I'm thinking, well, actually, I'm in on that day because you told me to come in on that day. But because she was in a mood, I thought I better not say it because she'll just tell me to cancel it. So, yeah, I don't know if I want to put the washer on today because I want to wash my bedding, but I like to do them separate. But there isn't a washer full worth of clothes. And I don't want to put the washer on twice, so I don't know if I should wash my clothes and then my bedding, or my bedding then my clothes, or put them in together. Because it's bedding washing weekend. I feel like I should just put my bedding in and get it washed anyway. But I'm liking my hair. It is dye, so, because she wanted to tone it, but last time the toner didn't last. So we'll see how it gets on. I'll see what it's like in daylight, because I never get to really see what my hair is like until I see it in daylight. I need to edit part 1 of this weekly vlog, week 7. I am not going to get a chance to film any videos. I've just remembered about them. Let me put the washer on, let me get a drink, and let me think about it. because I need to do a video. You know, I'm limited on how long I've got left to do it because my dad will come in at some point. Probably not for another 2 to 3 hours, but I need to, if I'm going to do the videos, I need to bash them out. I know I want to do what face masks I've got and what wax melts I've got. Hopefully they were the last 2 videos, so I've not spoiled the surprise. But if not, you're going to get one of them if you've not got one or both by now. She didn't take much off my hair. She said she took a centimetre. But it does look like it needs more off. Watch me go when I go next week and book another haircut. I can't remember how long it was between haircuts because I left it. I think the last time I had a haircut was November. Because last time I went, I just got my fringe cut and threading. So, it was like the second week of November I got the second haircut. So, second week of December, second week of November, 3 months for it, 12 weeks. And it's a bit bent underneath because I had to come on with wet clothes on. Unfortunately. Well, actually thinking about it, I should have gone in the back room, took my tops off and just put my coat on. But there you go. I have to wash my hair Monday. I don't want to book a Saturday appointment again. Like, it tends to be the busiest on Saturdays. I've been Saturdays before, but not for a long time. But I tend to end up there for a long time if I go on a Saturday. So, I mean, next time I get anything done, it'll just be my fringe. And then the time after that, it'll be my fringe and a haircut and hopefully hair dye. And, you know, I know like I talk on here about not really having much money and stuff, but I don't. I've had to put some money aside every week for all this up until today. So for the last 6 weeks, I've put money aside, and that's what I have to do. I can't just go on going to hairdressers, I'll just pay, like I don't have the money. So I knew, because I booked this appointment in December, I knew this year I'd have to take money out of my shopping money or whatever just to afford to get my hair done. And it was about £10 cheaper than I thought it was going to be, but I've not had my threading yet. So my threading's going to be about £6, I think. So it weren't much cheaper, and I gave her a tip. I don't know how much I gave her. I put £1 in and some 20p's and some 5p's and some 2s and some 1s. Maybe a 50p. So she might have got nearly £3 worth of tips. But it's her business, do you know what I mean? Like, but I'm not happy that I couldn't get my threading. Because, you know, it could have been done with having done it a couple of weeks ago, but because I was just booked in today, I didn't get it done. But next time, if it like, I don't know, I might just have to, I hate making phone calls, but in the future I might just ring, like, if it's desperate, but I did want it doing before. It's like there's nothing I can do, and I don't think she does waxing herself, because if she did waxing I would have just said wax it, because I used to wax it myself. This was the hardest bit, but you're pulling it off in one strip, like, when you're threading it, it's one at a time, it's like, oh. But, yeah. So that's that, really. I don't know what's going on with me at the moment. I've never been that close to fainting without fainting. But I weren't going to say anything. I thought if I faint and fall forward, she's got like, you know how they've got like little things that come out where they put the stuff on and it's metal there. I was just like, oh. Just got a weird pain then. Don't. Yeah. Just didn't want to faint, and then I thought I'm going to have to get on the floor. And then I remembered about the beauty room, and I remembered that she'd left, and I asked. And I just walked in there. I even left my phone, like that's how ill I was, because you know me, my phone goes everywhere because it's my comfort blanket. And I just sat there because I realised when I went in I couldn't put my head back. It was full of foils. I think I had half a head of foils, half head, and it's 2 shades. But you can't really see. Can you tell? I don't know. But I won't really know what it's really like until I see it in daylight. Anyway, I'm going to go because I'm talking too much. The bedding's going to go in the bedding, in the washer, and then I'm going to check out my wax melts. I put one in last night and I didn't like it. And I don't want to waste it, so I'm just going to start it burning whilst I'm doing other stuff. Are you comfortable like that, Cleo? Hey? Cleo? Cleo? Oh, it only took you 3 times to look at me. It's normally about 50, isn't it? Hey? How many times do I normally have to say your name? You comfortable, Cleo? Hey? You comfortable? Hey, look at me. Oh, hello. Hello, YouTube. Yeah. Oh, what's up, YouTube? YouTube. I wasn't actually going to film. She's looking at me. A, I feel like shit. B, it's technically Monday, so this should go in Mondays, but we'll see. Because I've edited part 1 and 2 for week 7. Edited part 2 early and it took ages. You'll see how long it is. I've just had a fruit tea cake and I've got a coffee, even though it's 1 o'clock in the morning. And I do have a 10 o'clock curfew, but I've not had a coffee today because I'm not very well. I feel horrendous. I feel run down and flu-like and lethargic. Have you ever felt lethargic or that, like you're exhausted but like sleep doesn't help get rid of it? That's how I feel. Don't feel great. I was too hot when I got up and then I got too cold and now I'm too hot even though the heating's only just come on. Yeah. And I look like crap, so there will be a filter on, but even with filters you can still see how shit I look. Like you can still see how crap I look with the filters. I weren't gonna film and then like she got down and I turned the camera on myself. There's nothing to report because I haven't done anything other than cook. You would have seen what I made. I've watched Dancing on Ice. I've not done anything else other than edit. Part 2. I uploaded part 1 on 4G because... No, I haven't uploaded it. I uploaded the face mask video, which you would have seen on Sunday. And it said 4 hours for a 20-minute video. And I'm like, what? So I just put it on to my 4G. But my 4G is quite low. And I've still got like 10 days left. So I won't be uploading the vlogs on 4G. But 1 is saved. And 1's edited, but I've not saved it yet because I want to upload part 1 to make room to save part 2. And then when I've done that, I can delete the clips because obviously when you've edited it, you have all the clips together as one video, so then you can delete the clips once it's been saved to your phone, basically. And then I can start filming again tomorrow or later today. So I won't tell you about my Monday plans. I ain't got any plans, but I won't tell you about what I'm planning on doing on Monday because it's Sunday and what I'm talking about Monday should go in Mondays because it's meant to be Monday morning till Sunday night, basically. But I can see I look like crap. It is hair washing day on Monday. So we'll see how my hair looks washed after the hairdressers. Because if you remember last time, I came home and I did a video straight away because I could see how damaged my ends were. And like she'd basically done it because she'd run out of toner and was combing it down. So like I've not really had time to or chance to actually check my hair out because I do want to film a hair update because obviously I did 2 videos. Well, I did 3 because I did 1. Hello, you coming back up? Yeah, good girl. I did like 1, the original one when I had it all cut off in July, August time. And then I did an update when I dyed last time. You can see some of the colours, can't you? I've not, like, it will look a different colour when I washed it as well, because some of the products do stay on. But yeah, last time I had it cut and I could see straight away it was all horrible, and I was like, oh god, she's gonna have to cut. And she basically cut off all the growth, because I had to go back a week later and get it all chopped off again, which was sad. And now this time I've been like extra careful with it, and I didn't let her put toner on. I went for dyes. I had 2 hair dyes put on in 2 different shades, which you can see. She'll never get it exactly the same next time, because she can't just pick out the different colours and go over them again. So I resisted doing a hair update because I just wanted to wash it so I didn't end up with 2 videos. Or I want to see how it looks, because I am going to go and get threading done next week. So when I wash it on Monday, I'll be able to see if the ends are badly damaged like last time. They don't seem to be, but they're not great. They don't seem to be, but they're not great. It's hard to show what I mean, but can you see they're still a bit, they're not fantastic, but I'll see how it looks when I wash it. And when I go, if it is bad, I'm booking for another haircut. Like, she said she took about 1 centimetre off, but it's a hairdresser, so she probably took that much off. But my roots were only there. So again, it does look longer than last time I had it cut though, but it will look longer because she didn't touch these bits. Because I said I don't want them bits doing, because I like them to basically touch there. So they've not been cut. But I am going to do an update video. It won't be Monday, because I just won't have the time to do it. Well, it depends what happens tomorrow. It could potentially be Wednesday when I film it, so the day before this goes up. If I do get to film it before next weekend, then it'll obviously be next weekend's video. So you can look forward to that if you want to see my hair update. Thinking of changing these out. These are my favourite because they're diamonds. But they're just so easy, they go with everything. But I have them in all the time and I want to change. They need re-piercing. I might be able to get the second one through, but I won't get the third one through. And I do want to change them 2 to rings and that to a bar, but I don't know when that's going to happen. Anyway, so I won't discuss next week. I've not done anything today. I've had a yogurt, I've had a tea cake, fruit tea cake, and I've had what I showed you. I managed to eat quite a chunk of that. It's the most I've ever ate in one go in the last 2 weeks. I was hungry though, and I hadn't eaten other than a yogurt. So I'm gonna have my coffee. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna go to bed for a few hours, but I do feel horrendous. I've got a bit of a sore throat as well. I've got loads of symptoms. I need to go and see my doctor. I'm not looking forward to that. But I do need to speak to her about what's gone on and just say, look, you know, this can't happen again. It affects me. Like, I told someone and I'm like, you know, do you think it's weird that she affects me this way? I said, I feel like I know a few reasons why she's able to upset me the way she does. But, and I said something to her, I said, I feel like such and such. And she's like, do you know what? You've like been opening up to her for about a year. Of course, if she has a go at you, you're going to take it harder than if someone who you've not been open up to for the last year has a go. And I said, well, that's how I feel, but I just feel like, and I'm not repeating on here, I just realised a couple of things about myself as well. But I do need to speak to her about that, but also about my health issues, because obviously I didn't get to talk about what I actually went to talk about. So I'm going to write it down on a piece of paper and just say, look, these are the subjects I want to talk about today. I don't want us to fall out. If you're not happy with me as a patient, tell me. I'm not a mind reader. I'd rather just you tell me, yes, I'll be upset that I had to get another doctor, but at the end of the day, if both of us or one of us isn't happy, this can't continue. To be honest with you, if she didn't want me as a patient anymore, or she had a go at me and I had to get another doctor, I would leave that practice. She's the only doctor there that I'm happy to have as a doctor. The other doctor is retiring. He's not old enough to retire, but, you know, we believe, my dad and I believe he's ill. So it is, I'm going to get upset. I don't want to get upset. But you know, when you know people for years, it's hard. So I hope he isn't ill, but, you know, if he is ill, then I hope he's not going to retire to go off and die. I hope, like, he's not got anything that it can't be cured. I don't know what's wrong with me. But he is like a really nice doctor, and I used to see him 10 years ago, and he helped me a little bit back then because he knew there was something wrong, but he just couldn't get it out of me, and he actually suggested that I go and see who I see now, but I didn't, and I have my reasons why I didn't go and see her, and a lot of it was to do with myself and how I felt, but she has helped me as well. But I can't keep having her upsetting me, because it isn't fair, and I do go off and I do stupid things and it affects me, and she knows it does. I've told her before. So, you know, she doesn't want to be my doctor, then fair enough. At the end of the day, it's up to her if she has a patient. So if she doesn't want me to be a patient, you know, she needs to just tell me. She can't have a go at me thinking, oh right, she'll just like have enough of me and she'll just go. I won't just go, because if like someone's helping you and you trust them, you're not just gonna walk. But you know, I did make a decision last week that if she has a go at me again, I'll have no choice, because I can't let her get me into this state. Like, last weekend was hell. So yeah, it will be tough, because, you know, obviously I would have gone to him as my doctor if she ever turned around and said, oh, I don't want you to be my patient. I would have chose him, because he's such a good listener as well, and he's a nice man, and it's just hard that he's leaving. But I wouldn't go and see the other doctors, because neither of them two listen. They don't want to know. They just treat you as a set of symptoms, whereas he, like the one that's retiring and the one that I see, they want to know, they want to get involved, they want to find out what's wrong, they want to learn about you. But the other two don't. They don't even listen to most of your symptoms, and it's just not going to be the same anymore without him. I don't know why I'm so upset. I honestly don't know why I'm so upset about it. It's just sad, isn't it? Like, he's not even old enough to retire. God, if he saw this video, I'd think he was probably weirdo. Anyway, I better finish this video, because I've filmed way too much this past week. If you like this video by any chance, then please subscribe, click the bell notification button, and then you'll get an alert when I upload a similar video, and I'll be back next week with hopefully not so much footage. Thank you for watching, everyone.